Hello, welcome everyone to Sustainable San Mateo County's 22nd award celebration. I'm Christine Kohlzaug, SSMC's Executive Director. Tonight, we celebrate. Let's get inspired by our awardees' stories, learn from kids how to best tackle climate change, and we even have a surprise in store. We'll even play some trivia. Tonight, we will be honoring our sustainability champions and this year's winner of the Green Building Award. But wait, there is more. We have some excitement in store. Clean Energy will reveal the winners of the first ever All-Electric Leadership Awards. And with that, I'll turn it over now to our fearless board chair, Terry Nagel.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. We're eager to share the stories of our awardees tonight, but first I want to tell you a little bit about Sustainable San Mateo County. We're different from other organizations in that we believe sustainability is about more than the environment. It's about the 3 E's, the environment, the economy, and social equity. We believe that all 3 have to be in balance to achieve true sustainability. If you care about the future of our planet, we hope you'll join us in doing something about it. We figure the best place to start is right here at home. We're dedicated to making San Mateo County more sustainable. We do that by celebrating sustainability champions as we are doing this evening. We figure that we should also measure progress by local cities because what gets measured gets valued. So with our dashboard, we do that. And we take a deep dive into one sustainability metric each year with our indicators report. This year, we're focusing on the jobs housing balance. We make it easy for cities and businesses in our county to become more sustainable with our Sustainability Ideas Bank, which offers solutions for increasing sustainability that have been implemented successfully elsewhere. And now back to you, Christine.
All right, thank you, Terry. I'd like to introduce some of the people who work hard behind the scenes to make SSMC successful. First, our board of directors. It includes leaders with experience in government, education, law, tech, transportation, and nonprofit. Then we have our advisory council, which also offers a wealth of expertise, and I have to say we turn to them often for advice. Our staff and our awards committee contributed hundreds of hours towards tonight's award celebration and our virtual auction. Enjoy this event. Also, to say a few thank yous to special contributors, individuals who played key roles in making tonight a success. We have Chi-Win with Chi-Win's production, who produced SSMC's winners videos. Then we have professional photographer Gary Bridges, who took many of the photos of the auction, Ricky McGlashan, Peyton Zolk, our 2 interns, Megan King and Alice Tian, the Daily Journal, an in-kind sponsor tonight, and 3Form, which donated our SSMC Awards plaques. And now, with that, I'd like to introduce Kirsten, a former Menlo Park mayor and one of our board members. We are honored to have her serve as one of our EMCs for the evening. Kirsten, over to you. Well, I mean, it looks like Kirsten may not quite be with us yet. So I think I will move on and have the pleasure to thank our fabulous sponsors for this year's award ceremony and our auction donors. So let's start with our first tier sponsors, benefactor sponsors, and we are really deeply grateful for our top sponsors. They include Alexandria Real Estate, Facebook, Genentech, Linkso Garden Materials, the Sandhill Foundation, and the San Mateo County Transit District. Your generosity helps power our important work. We also appreciate the support of the next tier of sponsors, our community sponsors. You can see their logos in the slide. In addition, we are thrilled to have the support of many other local businesses and residents, at the neighborhood sponsor level. And we are most appreciative of those supporting at the friend level, even more sponsors. Special thanks to the many donors of auction items who contributed close to 30,000 worth of merchandise and to this year's auction. You can see all of them on our auction site if you click on this link. Over to you, Kirsten.
You know, I don't think she's with us quite yet, so let me jump in here and just tell you a little bit about some of the auction items that we have. So next slide, please. Actually, it's slide 18. We have a lot of really excellent auction items this year. It turns out that we decided not to have a live auction, so we have some very large items this year. Among them are the wine country packages that you see here. One is at a charming inn in Healdsburg, and the other is in the heart of the Paso Robles wine country, and they both come with wine tasting and gourmet restaurants. And there are also, next slide, two beautiful homes in Lake Tahoe and Twain Harte that are close to the water and all kinds of recreation possibilities, both in winter and in summer. And why not join me on the next slide, the hike why not join Kirsten, that is, on the hike that she's leading. She's portrayed there in the yellow jacket. She's going to beautiful Huddard Park with her friend Carol Collins. Both are really experienced guides. And you can also choose another hike with experienced guides that goes to Edgewood Park. Other items are a gift basket and membership to Filoli, a sailboat trip for 10 on San Francisco Bay, a private tour of the elephant seals at Ano Nuevo. That's a real steal. And a news flash, we just got another crime lab tour of the county's crime lab. Now let's welcome Jerry Hill, who served for 30 years in public office on the San Mateo City Council, the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors, and as our state senator before retiring last year. Jerry, we are honored to have you MC the program tonight.
Well, thank you, Terry, and it's great to be with you. I can't tell you how excited I am. I think this is my 22nd year with Sustainable San Mateo County on the awards event because it's so much fun. We're going to begin honoring our awardees very soon, but first I'd like to tell you a bit about Sustainable San Mateo County's online auction. And remember, that auction will close at 8 p.m. tonight. And as Terry was saying, there's some great items there. So if on slide 22, we got auction home page, you'll need two screens to watch your auction items while enjoying the awards celebration. We suggest that you watch the presentation on your computer and monitor, and watch it on the computer and monitor the auction on your iPad or iPhone. Another option is to open two windows on your computer. Here's how to get started. If you haven't registered yet, and it's easy to do, just text register followed by your name to 650-699-6300, just as it's shown on the screen, and click on the link in the reply text. You can then begin bidding. It's that simple. If you've already registered, you should have received a Zoom link by email, and texting register again to that same number will also take you to the site. So how to bid? To find auction items, click on auction items. Click on auction items on the home page at charityauction.bid/SSMC, or click on auction items at the top of every page. You have until 8 p.m. tonight. You'll find more tips on bidding in the bidding FAQs section at the top of the auction website. Got a technical question? And sometimes we all do. Just text hello to that same number, 650-699-7300, and you'll get an automatic reply with access information and an invitation to text help for more information. You can also email help@actria.com. You got a question about an auction item, email event@sustainablesanmateo.org. And if you'd like to browse the auction catalog, which is a lot of fun, I've been doing that all evening. This slide shows two places you can click to reach the catalog of auction items. Don't be afraid to bid more than the value of an item. Remember, you're not here to save money tonight. You're here to help Sustainable San Mateo County succeed, thrive, and move forward in protecting our environment in the future. So after all, if it's for a good cause and you get to write off the amount as well, you can't ask for anything better than that. So now I think, Kirsten, it's good to see you. Welcome. I think you're muted.
Too.
I think you're still muted.
Okay,
there
now
you are. Now we hear you. Great to see you. And
great
hear
to see you too. Well, so glad to be here.
So I think you're going to tell us about, if you can't find anything you want to bid on, which is hard to imagine, you can still make a donation to Sustainable San Mateo County if it's for a good cause. And you can do that by clicking the Support SSMC button on the auction homepage, or by texting the amount you wish to donate to 650-699-6300 in the format shown in the example. Or if you're on the computer, you can click on the Donate tab on SSMC's website at sustainablesanmateo.org. So I think right now, and this is the time we've been waiting for, let's begin honoring our awardees. The first award tonight, and I'm pleased to introduce our first Sustainability Award winner of the evening. And that goes to our good friend, Rick Bonilla, the Deputy Mayor of the City of San Mateo. He's been committed to sustainability since high school. He was instrumental in forming Peninsula Clean Energy and has been focused on creating jobs, energy efficient housing, and good transportation. So take a look at this video and learn more about Rick and listen to what he has to say.
Good morning. My name is Rick Bonilla. I am the Deputy Mayor of the City of San Mateo. I'm very happy to be here today preparing to receive my Sustainability Award from Sustainable San Mateo County. I am truly very honored and excited. I was born in San Francisco. I grew up in San Bruno, and I've lived here on the peninsula all of my life. I am a carpenter. I worked at my career as a carpenter for 40 years. It was a great career. But there I learned that things happen in the halls of governance. Government is where we can make things happen. Local government is where the rubber meets the road. So I want to talk about what I think is the most pressing environmental issue right now, which is certainly carbon emissions and sea level rise, and what we can do about that. With that, we're thinking about great solutions like repairing and maintaining wetlands that are going to dampen wave action within the estuary here, the bay. But we need to think about other big plans which would eliminate carbon emissions. If we look at this work through the lens of 5 major pillars: housing, transportation, environment, economics, and equity, then we learn that it would be important to create jobs closer to where people live, which works to eliminate commutes. So if we build new, modern, efficient buildings and we eliminate so much of the commute and we clean up our mass transit and improve it so that it's affordable and convenient, we can change and eliminate a whole lot of the carbon emissions that we've been spewing into our atmosphere. I believe in job equity, especially because I think everybody deserves to earn a decent living. So to that end, we're creating good jobs with good pay and with benefits that are sustaining the people that do the work. Also, we're at the same time improving our environment. Hi everybody, my name is Rick Bonilla, and I'm deeply honored to be receiving this award from Sustainable San Mateo County. Thank you very much. I want to thank my dear wife Suzanne, who has always been there for me. And I want to thank everyone who has ever helped me get to this day. I would not be who I am without all of you.
Rick, congratulations to a great community leader and someone who we admire and respect and has done so much for all of us in San Mateo County. As you can see, each winner receives a beautiful award plaque, a certificate from Congresswoman Jackie Speer, State Senator Josh Becker, and State Assemblyman Kevin Mullen. And now we have a real special treat for you. Valerie Fox Carlos of SSMC's board worked with Peyton Slock, a student at Carlmont High in San Carlos, and Kirsten Dellinges, who teaches third grade in an elementary school in Burlingame. They worked together to create this wonderful short video of students explaining how they would solve the climate change problem. So here's Kirsten.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this evening. My name is Kirsten Dallinges, and I am a third grade teacher in the Burlingame School District. I'm so proud and excited that my students were able to share their ideas on how to tackle climate change. And they may be little, but they are big leaders. They have big ideas, and they're ready to share them with you. So without further ado, here they are.
Thanks, Kirsten. And now sit back, relax, and enjoy the world premiere of Kids Tackle Climate Change.
Why do you think learning about climate change is important?
Because then people can be aware of what things are happening and try to get ideas to stop it.
What do you think you can do, like individually, to help climate change? Anything.
I would plant a lot more trees so there would be a lot more oxygen and fruits. We can walk more instead of drive, like we can walk to school or we can carpool.
Why do you think kids, their opinions should be heard about climate change?
Probably since kids have a very big imagination, that means they can have more ideas, and more ideas means more solutions to climate change. So that's why I think kids should help out and their opinion should be heard.
If you could teach like anyone about anything about climate change, like how would you do it?
Maybe like make a video game like about climate change, and like so that they would learn how to stop climate change and they could help the world. I would make a show about it because I like watching TV, or make a book about it. A huge tank to put over ice blocks so they stop melting.
Maybe you could tell me why you chose the mask you chose today.
Well, it was the only thing that I could find that's animals, and whenever I think of climate change, I think of animals being harmed because climate could hurt animal habitats.
Now, wasn't that inspiring? And that is our future. They are our future. So now I want to take a moment to remind you that if you're concerned about climate change and other sustainability issues, a good place to start is right here at home. And that's what Sustainable San Mateo County is focused on, making our county more sustainable. It takes money to do the good work that this nonprofit is doing. And I'd like to urge you to please make a tax-deductible donation now to help SSMC. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it later in the evening. Keep those bids going on those auction items, but make that donation now on your phone, texting that message. You can do so by clicking the Fund the Future link at the top of the auction site, or support SSMC on the auction homepage. Kirsten, will you help me keep an eye out for those donations as they're coming in? I'm going to be watching my phone.
I sure will, Jerry. Am I on mute?
No, you're not. We can hear you.
I sure will. We are so happy to have any donation of any amount is just helpful and shows support for this wonderful organization. And I think, it's a way that you can get active and just really, instead of just worrying or complaining about it, you can actually jump in and help us with these issues.
Yeah, and I've really seen that happen. And frankly, I have to admit, we live in a wealthy place. San Mateo County is probably the wealthiest in the country, if not the world. And through the pandemic, a lot of people have done well. And I think it's time for them to share some of that with Sustainable San Mateo County. And they take the best part about SSMC is they take a systems-based approach toward making San Mateo County more sustainable, making sure that the economy, the environment, and social equity are all working together to make this happen.
Yes, and absolutely. And the easiest way to donate is to text the amount you want to donate to 650-699-6300. And you can simply put donate $100. That would be great.
Kirsten, do you see anything on your phone? I've got something coming on. I see $1,000 from, that's really nice. David and Nancy Crabb just contributed $1,000.
I do, and I see actually, I think $500 from Barbara McHugh and Mark Olbert. Thank you.
And we have a $200 anonymous donor just contributed. That's great to see.
Wonderful, and I think $1,000 came in from George and Rhonda Kratom. Thank you so much.
And there's another anonymous. Wow, how generous! Another anonymous donor just contributed $2,500. That just blows me away when I see that. So thank you for that generosity.
Thank you, everybody. Really, we really appreciate it. And we want to get back to honoring our awardees tonight too. Our next Sustainability Award winner is the HEAL Project of Half Moon Bay. This is an amazing nonprofit that provides young people from across San Mateo County with hands-on lessons that help them understand the connection between our food, our health, and our environment. And here's a video about them, followed by their acceptance video. Thanks.
My name is Donia Foley. I'm the Farm Programs Manager at the HEAL Project, and right now we're at the San Mateo County School Farm in Half Moon Bay, California. The HEAL Project got started because we were concerned that students weren't getting enough information and education around where their food comes from. So this is where our mission comes from, to teach students where their food comes from and why it matters. We believe that it's important for kids to get this knowledge so that they can grow up to be environmental stewards and have the understanding to make good decisions in their health and make decisions to protect the environment. We serve students all across San Mateo County, as well as second and third graders at our intensive garden program schools here on the coast side. My favorite experience was when a child tried kale for the first time, and he excitedly told me that he would try to eat kale every single day from now on. In order to make our programming more accessible, we've created a tier program where we can reach out to high-need schools and prioritize schools that have a higher free and reduced lunch percentage to provide our programming at a free or reduced cost. Our organization is committed to equity, meaning we have set aside staff and board time to discuss equity and justice issues. We have also focused on highlighting Native American lands and acknowledging the lands that we are on. We have done that by providing signage on our farm, as well as trying to include curriculum into our field trips that are centered around equity and justice.
Hi, it's Amy Bono, the Executive Director from the HEAL Project, and I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, and I want to particularly thank Sustainable San Mateo County for their good work and for naming the HEAL Project a 2021 Sustainability Champion. We're very proud of the work we do and the thousands of kids we see each year. Have a great night.
What an amazing organization the HEAL Project is. And yes, let's all eat kale. I love that. Those kids are amazing. And the HEAL Project, you're really doing great work. Next, our final Sustainability Award winner of the evening is Service by Medallion. And this company has more than 40 years of experience in providing best-in-class programs in facilities maintenance. Their high-performance green cleaning program exceeds LEED and WELL standards, and all of their employees are certified in COVID-19 disinfection and safety protocols. Let's watch their video now.
We are a building services contractor, which means we provide maintenance services for the office space. Whether it's a small office or a campus setting, we provide both. Sustainability is important for us because it's one of our core values. We spend most of our time indoors. Buildings consume approximately 40% of the energy, and then they are responsible for generating about 25% of global emissions in terms of carbon emissions. And also they use about 14% of the water, potable water. So we can help customers improve their numbers in all of those key areas, whether it's saving water, retrofitting their building to use less energy, and most importantly, remove waste from landfills. One of the achievements that we are most proud of is being a part of the community. When it comes to social equity, we are at the forefront of our industry by growing a distinctly diverse team made up of people from all kinds of backgrounds.
One of our success stories is that we revamped the existing recycling and composting program at one of our property management company clients through our bespoke waste management ambassador program. We work with everybody, with all stakeholders, the waste haulers, the building management, the tenants, all third-party vendors, even the janitorial crew, to cut waste generation across the board and increase the recycling rates. There was a 21% increase in the diversion rate and more than $20,000 of annual cost savings. So next on the horizon for us is obviously to continue improving on our internal sustainability program. We also want to continue with our energy efficiency and water efficiency projects, and most importantly, to continue to help our clients on their sustainability journey, and with whatever project they may have or they need any help with, we're here to serve as professionals serving other professionals.
Wonderful.
On behalf of Service by Medallion and our sustainability team, I would like to thank Sustainable San Mateo for the recognition. This is not something that we expected on a pandemic year, and it really inspires us to continue to do a good job out there. We want to thank the hundreds of employees that work for us and help us protect our environment and our community. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm so impressed by Medallion. You guys are doing great work in the county, and we thank you so much for all your years of work. We would also like to now introduce a trivia segment. We have a bit of fun with Stephanie Anderson of Spare the Air to introduce our trivia challenge. So
thank you so much.
Take it away.
You. All righty. Hi, I'm Stephanie Anderson, and I work with Spare the Air teams throughout the Bay Area. These teams of volunteers are a part of the Bay Area Air Quality Management District's community engagement effort. The San Mateo County Spare the Air team is sponsoring this event, and we are thrilled to bring you the Trivia Challenge. So get your phone ready, because the way this is going to work is you'll want to text your answer along with your name, please, to 510-520-4666. The first person to text the correct answer to that number will win a $25 Clipper card. So I'll give you a moment to enter that phone number, get it all queued up. And here's our first question. How many transportation agencies, this is public transit agencies, are there in the Bay Area? So here we go. Oh boy, we're getting answers already. So exciting. Wow. My phone's blowing up, you guys. Don't forget to text your name. All right, we have a winner. John Baker with the answer D, 27 agencies in the Bay Area. So John Baker, I'll get in touch with you about sending you this Clipper card. Woohoo! All right, glad you're excited about that. Okie doke. Now, thank you, Christine. So we're going to do a second question. Here we go. I'm going to clear my cache here, man. This is exciting. You guys are loving this. Okay, this one's tough. Single biggest contributor to GHG emissions is, give you a second. Wow, this is very tricky. Looking at the time. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to put your name in there. Megan King. D, passenger cars. Where are you, Megan? Are you here? $25 Clipper card coming your way. Thank you all for participating. And that is it. So really happy to be here and be part of this. And also Sustainable San Mateo County has been a wonderful partner with the Spare the Year teams for years. And we're so glad to be here this evening participating with you. So Megan and sorry, who was it earlier? I got it. I'm going to be reaching out to you, and congratulations.
Stephanie, that's great, and congratulations to the winners. I mean, obviously, Spare the Air is something that's critical and important to all of us, but congratulations, and thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for all the work you do at Spare the Air. This is a good time really for us to pause, but first I wanted to just mention, go to the home page on the auction site and look at that thermometer. That is climbing fast, and I want to get it to the top tonight. So we can only get there with your help, so please do what you can to make sure that we have a sustainable San Mateo County. It's a good time for us to pause and really thank the many sponsors who have stepped up to support this annual celebration, honoring sustainability champions in San Mateo County. We're grateful to our top tier sponsors, Alexandria Real Estate, Facebook, Genentech, Lingso Garden Materials, and the Sandhill Foundation and San Mateo County Transit District. We also appreciate the support of our community sponsors, whose logos you can see here. You can see all the sponsors in this event by clicking on the sponsors tab at the top of the auction website. So please go there. Please support our sponsors because we want to make sure they'll be here next year to help us out. Kirsten?
Yeah, great. Yes, we would love to continue to have all of our sponsors next year too. And we urge you to support Sustainable San Mateo County. Please donate now and make that thermometer on the auction site continue to climb. It's going up, 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 and that's what we really need to do the great work that everybody's doing on Sustainable San Mateo County. And if you want to text the word donate with the amount you want to give, remember, just text that to 650-699. 6300. Thanks.
And remember, you can still bid on auction items on the auction site until 8 p.m. tonight. We suggest that you watch the awards program on your computer and use your cell phone or your iPad to bid on the auction items. And if you haven't registered yet, and I can't believe that you haven't registered yet, just text register followed by your name to that number, 650-699-6300, just as it's shown on the click on the link in the reply text. And you can then begin bidding. If you have already registered, just texting register again will also take you to the auction site.
Yes, and remember, we have large and small items on the auction site, including big items we normally feature in a live auction, hopefully next year, like the two beautiful homes in Lake Tahoe and Twain Harte that are close to the water with lots of recreational possibilities. And there are also two wine country packages, one at a charming inn in Healdsburg and another in the heart of Paso Robles wine country. So take advantage of these great opportunities. Also, come and join me on a hike. My friend Carol and I are going to lead a hike in Huddard Park, and it will be lovely, and we will treat you to a wonderful lunch with chocolate after the hike. So please come and join us for that. You can also do a hike in Edgewood Park with us. We have membership to Filoli, a sailboat trip on the bay, and a private tour of Año Nuevo State Park, which is always a treat. So, and I think we've just added our second tour of the County Crime Lab, which was mentioned earlier. So please bid on that as well. And if you want to go kayaking, we have a kayaking adventure. We have farm fresh meals delivered to your door. We have a barbecue cooked by the San Mateo firefighters and a cruise on the Foster City Lagoon and a paella feast for 30, or goat yoga. Take your pick.
Yeah, the goat yoga sounds like a good one for me.
You want to do that, great.
I know I should. And now I'd like to introduce the winner of a very special award, especially for Sustainable San Mateo County. And it's the Ruth Peterson Award. It was established in memory of a longtime executive director of Sustainable San Mateo County, and really, frankly, the force behind Sustainable San Mateo County. It's the highest honor that SSMC provides and presents to anyone. I mean, she was a force before the conscience of our county became the conscience of our county. She was that conscience related to sustainability issues. And this year, that award goes to, and we're happy to award it, To Brian Chen, who's been involved with SSMC since 2010. He began his working with SSMC as a volunteer for the Indicators Report. He joined the Indicators Report Committee and served as chair. A city coordinator, Brian joined the board of directors in 2012, served as vice chair from 2015 to 2017, and as chair from 2017 to 2019. He is a professional environmental consultant. Congratulations, Brian, on receiving this year's Ruth Peterson Award.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this award. I'm grateful and humbled to be receiving an award named after Ruth Peterson, who was a leading voice in sustainability in the county when sustainability was not part of the public's vocabulary. Thank you to all the great SSMC staff, volunteers, and all the current and previous award recipients that strive to make our county a more sustainable place to live. Let's continue the push.
Thank you, Brian, for your exceptional service to SSMC, and we are grateful for that, and this entire county is grateful for that. And just as we've remembered Ruth Peterson and her great work and the force that she brought to SSMC, it reminds me of another longtime leader of SSMC. Sadly, we lost one of our most favorite people, and another force in our county. We lost Roz Koo this year. She died on January 30th, ending a long life of service to people and organizations. And not just here, but around the world. She brought her passion and her commitment to service. She was the first recipient of the Ruth Peterson Award. Roz was a powerhouse who helped many local issues, including SSMC, and she was a generous contributor to many, many organizations. We remember her with great fondness, and what a terrible loss to all of us. She will be remembered, and she has always been, to me, someone who I look to for advice, and I will miss that in the years to come, and I think we all will. So Roz, we love you. Every year, Sustainable San Mateo County partners with the San Mateo County chapter of the American Institute of Architects to present the Green Building Award. Now I'd like to introduce Dawn Merkis, who will announce this year's Green Building Awardee. Dawn.
All right. Thank you, Jerry. What a pleasure. I'm one of the representatives from the San Mateo County chapter American Institute of Architects, and we chose this year's winner of the Green Building Award with my fellow judges, Diane Whitaker and Heather Young. We are pleased to announce that this year's winner for the Green Building Award goes to the William B. Campbell Academic and Art Center at the Sacred Heart School campus in Atherton. The building is expected to obtain a zero net energy rating in 2022, and the center really conveys the school's deep commitment to environmental stewardship. It was designed by WRNS Studios and built by Excel Construction. Interface Engineering designed many of its sustainable features. And now we get to watch a video about the building and hear from the creators of this exceptional building.
I'm Pauline Souza with WRNS Studio. I'm the Sustainable Director and Project Manager for the William B. Campbell Academic and Arts Center at Sacred Heart School in Atherton. We are very lucky to work on a project with a client who has a wonderful mission for its students. The Sacred Heart Schools believes in educating the whole child and has a history of committing to this through not just the curriculum, but through its sustainable mission in all of their projects. They wanted a project that reflected creativity, curiosity, arts, making, collaborating, and equity, while demonstrating their deep commitment to being environmental stewards. We asked all the manufacturers to provide us with EPDs, environmental product declarations, and it helped us to think about the transparency aspect of materials, which was an important alignment with the program and the mission of this building, to be a place for sharing, to be a place of transparency and education. Designing all electric, designing with regional sources in mind, thinking about a passive approach to both water collection and energy reduction is reasonable to expect and isn't complicated. And it was a collaboration from the start. When you're designing a sustainable project, it's critical to have key partners around the table. And we worked with Excel Construction and Interface Engineering. And together, through conversation, we amplified opportunity on how to map that through the design and construction.
Hello, Sustainable San Mateo County. This is Mike Dwyer, Director of Operations with Sacred Heart Schools Atherton. We are very proud to have won the Green Building Award for our William V. Campbell Academic and Arts Building, designed by WRNS Architecture. Thank you, everyone.
On behalf of WRNS Studio and all our design and construction partners, we are thrilled and honored to receive this Green Building Award and happy to celebrate with all of you tonight.
On behalf of XL Construction, we were thankful to be involved in such an exciting project. We are now humbled that that project is being recognized. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hormoz Janssens with Interface Engineering. Thank you for recognizing this wonderful project and all the hard work done by our client and by the design and construction team. These are the kinds of projects that really keep us excited and keep us motivated in all that we do. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winner of the Green Building Award.
Yes, congratulations to all of you. Great work, beautiful work. And this is a great time. We want to remind you that we have an amazing auction taking place right now with more than 140 items. It ends at 8 o'clock tonight. You can go to charityauction.bid/SSMC to get started, or use your phone to text register followed by your name. So register Jerry, and then send it to 650-699-6300, just as it's shown, and then click on the link in that to reply text. And then to find the auction items, click on auction items on the home page shown, or click on auction items at the top of every page. And you have until 8 o'clock tonight to get some really great, wonderful deals and help support a great cause. Of course, we also appreciate your direct donation to help us continue making San Mateo County more sustainable. And you can contribute by clicking on the Support SSMC button on the auction homepage, or by clicking on Fund the Future at the top of any page. Or if you're on a computer, click on the Donate tab at the top of SSMC's website at sustainablesanmateo.org. So here's where to click and send your tax-deductible donation. So thanks so much.
Thanks, Kirsten. And now I'd like to introduce Jeff Alfs, a Portola Valley Council member who represents his town on the board of Peninsula Clean Energy. He will introduce the first ever all-electric leadership award.
Thank you, Sustainable San Mateo County, for hosting this award celebration. Peninsula Clean Energy is a community-led electricity provider for San Mateo County, and we have a mission to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by spurring the widespread adoption of sustainable and affordable electricity. PCE now provides electricity that is 100% carbon-free, and we're working to encourage the people and businesses of San Mateo County to use this clean electricity instead of fossil fuels for transportation and in our buildings. The All-Electric Leadership Awards are part of our effort to decarbonize the building sector by recognizing innovators who are fully electrifying their buildings. I had the honor of serving on the award selection committee, and we had the unenviable task of choosing a few winners from a large pool of truly outstanding projects. First, I want to acknowledge two honorable mentions in the residential category. These projects each reflected best practices and innovations in new residential construction. Christine and Robert Bowles of Pacifica have built a fully electric, zero net energy home. The space heating, air conditioning, and water heating all use high-efficiency heat pumps, and the kitchen uses an induction cooktop. They've also sited the house and designed the envelope in ways that are very energy efficient. Congratulations to Christine and Robert Bowles. Ta Ma La is the home of Paul Holland and Linda Yates here in Portola Valley, It was completed more than 10 years ago, but it is still ahead of its time. Some of its features include a geothermal ground source heat pump, radiant floor heating, and a 26 kilowatt solar PV system which powers several electric vehicles. In addition to incorporating cutting-edge systems, Paul and Linda also shared what they learned on their project with the building community. Congratulations to Paul and Linda. The award for the all-electric emerging leader in the residential category goes to the Boba home in Burlingame. Originally built in 2003, it is now being retrofitted to be 100% electric. This award comes with a check for $1,000. Congratulations to Boba and Annapurna.
A typical U.S. household has a carbon footprint of 48 metric tons of CO2 per year. But in Burlingame, California, Boba and Anupama Venkatadri are taking control. Their home will emit zero CO2 almost every day. This is as long as they utilize their Tesla Powerwall in conjunction with the sun power panels engineered and designed at their worldwide headquarters right here in the Bay Area. As a result of their efforts, the Venkatadris received the All-Electric Residential Emerging Leader Award from Peninsula Clean Energy. Boba would like to thank Miss Jan Pepper of PCE and her staff, as well as Riley KJ, Otto Miller, Brian Rinna from Power On, and John Landsman from the Solar Bill Review team.
Hello, I'm Baba Venkatadri. I'm very pleased to accept the Clean Energy Award from Peninsula Clean Energy. I'm a pharmacist by training. Science rules the day. And I'm very happy we're able to do our part to reduce the carbon footprint. Thank you.
The award for All Electric Leader in the residential category goes to Eric and Diane Sweet for their home in the Emerald Hills area of Redwood City. Their home is fully electrified and net zero energy, and they achieved this through a major retrofit, demonstrating what can be done to decarbonize our existing building stock. As contractors, the Sweets did all of the work themselves. This award also comes with a check for $1,000. Congratulations to Eric and Diane Sweet.
Thank you, Peninsula Clean Energy, and the entire selection committee for considering the Sweet Home for the all-electric retrofit.
It's been a labor of love.
It sure has. It feels like our fourth child, and it's been an amazing experience over the last dozen years.
The All-Electric Leader Award for a commercial project currently in design was given to the Redwood City Veterans Memorial Senior Center. This award comes with a check for $3,000. Congratulations to Redwood City.
Hello, my name is Clarence Mamoyak, President, CEO of ELS Architecture and Urban Design. On behalf of Redwood City, Christopher Beth, Parks, Recreation, and Community Services Director, and our entire ELS team, thank you for recognizing the Veterans Memorial Senior Center with the Peninsula Clean Energy Award. Our prize will go to further the city's senior meals program right in Redwood City. Much appreciated. Thank you again. We're very honored.
The All-Electric Leader Award for a commercial project that has been completed goes to Sacred Heart School's William V. Campbell Academic and Arts Center in Atherton. This award also comes with a check for $3,000. Congratulations to Sacred Heart School.
Since 1898, Sacred Heart Schools has been educating students to develop purposeful lives. For their new academic and arts center, they wanted a space that reflected creativity and making while demonstrating their environmental commitment. The 3-level energy-efficient building is fully electric and uses solar energy to meet operational demands. Despite one level below grade, the design focuses on daylight autonomy with a 35% window-to-wall ratio, including a double-height glass lobby. The stair program channels daylight to all levels. Ceilings are shaped to reflect light, clear-story windows draw in the sun, translucent pavers double as skylights. The window strategy is coupled with a high-performing building envelope. With an energy-efficient skin, adopting an electric-mechanical system was a prudent next step. The team replaced fossil fuel-based space and water heating with a mechanical system reliant on heat pump technology. Heating and cooling loads are handled by radiant floors with 6-way valves delivering hot and chilled water to manifolds. The electric system maintains an even comfortable temperature, even during extreme months. Believing that buildings should serve as teaching tools, the school installed an all-electric cooking lab, including an induction cooktop. By abandoning natural gas, Sacred Heart is able to reduce electric bills while igniting conversations on building electrification. These efforts, coupled with roof-mounted PVs, is helping Sacred Heart to reach its net zero energy building target.
It is my honor to represent the client, design team, and build team in this acceptance of this inaugural and prestigious all-electric award for the Sacred Heart School's Academic and Arts Building. We thank Peninsula Clean Energy and are humbled and thrilled by this recognition. The effort was a true collaboration with every team member focused on student, staff, and community health, balancing program, innovative and tried and true strategies with the desire to make every surface, system, and element a showcase for wellness and decarbonization. Thank you again.
These were just a few of the ambitious, innovative projects that we reviewed as part of these awards. Thank you to everyone who submitted a project, and we look forward to seeing more of your projects in the years to come. Thank you.
What amazing accomplishments that we've seen. I mean, the all-electric home, it's incredible. And really, as you're looking at that screen and you see that slide, to get inspired, visit pencleanenergy.com. They're the answer, and they are our future in San Mateo County. I want to remind you, and by the way, the thermometer and our fundraising is not there yet. And so we need a little help. Thanks, Kristen. And I think you're right, Kirsten. We've got to do a little more to get this up a little higher. And so I appreciate what you've done so far, but we need to do more. So I want to remind you there's still time to bid on the 140 fabulous auction items at charityauction.bid/SSMC. There are 2 beautiful homes in Lake Tahoe and Twain Harte, close to lots of recreation, as you know there. There are 2 wine country packages, one at a charming inn in Healdsburg and the other in the heart of Paso Robles wine country. So both come with wine tasting and gourmet meals. So bid high, bid often.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And if you ever wanted to learn to make a pisco sour, you could do that with our mixologist. You can bid on that. You can also win a basket of green cleaning products, or enjoy Swiss chocolates, or stay at Costa Noa for 2 nights, or bid on the many wines and the restaurants that have really donated to us, and we appreciate that. So please go to the auction site and bid high and bid often.
That's exactly what we want. And to find the auction items, make sure that you click on auction items on the home page shown, or click on auction items at the top of every page. And remember, you have until 8 p.m. tonight, but bid now, because they're going to go fast. As we know, when the time comes around at 8 o'clock, you're not going to have time to put that last bid in. So here's where to find the auction catalog on every page of the auction website. That's where you can get it. And if you need to find tech support, if you have a problem, here's where you to find that as well. So it's easy to donate.
Yeah, it is. And you can bid on a professional kitchen design, which is valued at $1,500. I mean, please go look. These are great things to bid on. A private wine tasting for 20 people, a gorgeous set of bracelets from Kern's Fine Jewelry, biking adventures in the wine country, and fun things for cat lovers.
Wow, that is great. So I think it's we've just about hit it all, I think, Kirsten.
I think so.
And I think, to me, the important thing is to see everyone tonight, and for all of us coming together during these tough times this last year. And this is the second year that we've had to do this via Zoom. It's been successful, I think. And I think we just need to, we're going to come together next year for sure.
That's right. That's right. We will. And we're really grateful for everybody who's contributed to this. It takes a village to put this on, and really, really thankful.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. And remember that wine country package. I think that's a good one. I'm
East Coast Sours.
Gotta get on there too. I still have time. We've got
you're gonna get the goat yoga, Jerry.
Yes, I know the goat yoga. That's exactly the one I'm gonna get.
Your family's gonna love that.
I know. I think you're right. Well, thank you all, and thank you, Kirsten. Great to see you again. Great to work with you again.
Have a love to all. Thanks for donating, everybody, and keep donating till 8.
We want to thank you on behalf of Sustainable San Mateo County too for joining us tonight and for being so generous in your bidding on auction items and your direct donations. We are really indebted to you, and we are working hard to make San Mateo County more sustainable. We want to invite you to one more event coming up on May 26th at 5:30. It's our next happy hour. And that is going to feature Jill Kaufman Johnson, who will speak about how to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in our food system, which is a topic I haven't heard that much about. I'm really interested in hearing that. So you must pre-register to attend that happy hour. These are a lot of fun, by the way. We do have a casual conversation. It's a good chance to meet new people online. You can register also on our website. You'll find a link there. Again, thank you very much. If you want to reach us, on the next slide, you'll see our email and also our phone number if you want to call. And remember, there's still time to bid tonight. The auction doesn't end until 8 o'clock. And I think it's really taken off. I see a lot of bids flashing by. So join us there. And thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it. Bye-bye now.
Bye.